First up, we kick off with an exclusive viewing of this expansive penthouse in Tribeca, New York.
Today we are in the very heart of Tribeca. It's central Tribeca, but just 2 blocks away from the mighty Hudson River Park. So this apartment is a penthouse located in the center of Tribeca. It is a doorman condominium building. It comprises 2 floors, so it's a duplex with 2 enormous terraces.
Hi, Leonard.
Hi, Judy. How are you? Good to see
how's
you.
it going?
Very good, thanks.
What have you got to show me today?
Today I have an extraordinarily proportioned loft-style apartment, over 6,200 square feet in size, in the heart of Tribeca. Sun-flooded terraces, we have it all.
I can't wait. It sounds so uniquely creative and comfortable.
It is a rare beauty because not only does it have scale, it has all these windows and exceptional natural light in pretty much every single room. You enter the apartment into a very gracious foyer where there is a mudroom and a lot of storage because it feels like a big house in the suburbs. That leads you into the entertaining spaces that comprise an enormous kitchen, a big corner living room with views to the east and the north, lots of light. Then there's an intimate study leading off the living room. Off the entryway is a guest suite with a bathroom and a powder room.
It is exceptional, and I feel like it's so spacious yet so cozy as well.
That's the entire idea, because oftentimes loft living gives you one big room and then everyone's on top of one another. Here you have so much square footage that you are divided up into multiple compartments, but each one of them is large.
Now this room in and of itself, you could do many things with, I'm sure.
Yes, so this room is designed mostly for more formal entertaining, but this home is unique in that it has formal living as well as informal living.
Now over here is the kitchen, which is unique in and of itself. Absolutely gorgeous.
Well, it's painstakingly detailed, and notice the multiple different materials used, all of which are natural, but harmoniously blend together quite beautifully. And again, the scale is epic.
It is, and it gives it such a rustic, upscale charm.
Yes, well, you want to tap into the fact that we are in loft land. Tribeca is loft land, but you also want all the conveniences of apartment living. Most important feature of this room, aside from its scale, is the light. You are facing east and you're facing north, and that provides light all day long. One thing that's pretty scarce in lofts is to have this much light, actually. So being surrounded by it with open views and not on the 50th floor makes for a very humanly scaled experience.
I was just thinking that, you know, we're downtown and the incredible light that's flooding in, and the buildings are really low down here. So what does that mean for someone who would like to find a place?
Space like this outside of downtown is impossible to find outside of a very grand uptown apartment. So you have the best of uptown grand living with the cool, more relaxed environment of a downtown aesthetic.
Right, so giving the feeling of a modernized luxury nook.
Exactly.
With loft space.
It is a hybrid of the best of living.
It's unbelievable. I feel like I'm entering elite escapism.
Isn't this wonderful? Because downstairs it's very formal, maybe a little bit more elegant and restrained, where upstairs you have sleeping and bedrooms, but then you also have this magical, which what we call the weekend cottage. It's bright, it's light, it's big, and it's open up on all sides with windows leading onto a big, beautiful terrace.
It is so great that the downstairs is so different, and I can come up here and feel like I get away.
This is casual living, downstairs more formal, but what's wonderful about this is you have this splendid light.
And I hear they call this the treehouse.
It is the treehouse. You're in the trees.
And it's so rustically charming, but yet everything is polished and chic at the same time.
Yes, it's a very understated elegance, but it's very designed without feeling ostentatious.
It certainly is. So I'm curious, how do you manage to get this much space in a Tribeca apartment?
In New York, it's an old method, and that's called you've got to buy out the neighbors. So we buy out the neighbors, we connect with the stairway, and all of a sudden you have so much more space.
It's incredible.
So before we get to the master suite, I want to point out this really intimate library, again sun-flooded with a big skylight. The secondary bedrooms are that way, but follow me to the master suite because it's quite something.
It is. So far, absolutely remarkable.
So the master bedroom suite is an entire peninsula of the apartment, again Windows in every single room. It comprises a bedroom, 2 enormous walk-in closets, and a beautiful ensuite bathroom.
It is absolutely gorgeous. And again, so creatively different with style and elegance. And the view, you don't have any buildings around you, and so you feel like you're even more spacious.
Yes, and you're not in the clouds. This is a very human scale, it's a very human height. So that's very much what Tribeca speaks to.
Right, you can see the trees and all around you. It's wonderful. So since when does a bathroom is so brilliantly bright?
Yes, natural daylight in a bathroom in New York is a very rare thing, but here you have an abundance of it. And this bathroom actually features this elevated tub, and everyone says, why is the tub elevated? Well, there's provenance. John Stewart, who actually used to live in this apartment, used to sit in that tub and read books staring at the views of Tribeca.
Fabulous. Well, that's where I want to be.
So let me show you one last pièce de résistance of this apartment, because whereas you thought you've seen everything, there's more.
All right, I'm hard to please. Let's go.
So this is the crown jewel of the penthouse, in that you have this rooftop perch overlooking all of Tribeca.
So gorgeous. I
Yes.
feel like queen of the castle.
So you have over 6,200 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms, multiple living spaces, 2 outdoor spaces, tons of views, tons of light, $16 million.
When we come back, we go inside the stunning, stately Italian Mediterranean estate in Hancock Park.